Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduction, my name is Mohammad Naufal Fathur Rahman. Here I will present my project, namely Introduction to Software Operation System and Hardware. For those who don't know Introduction to Software Operation System and Hardware, divided to three aspects, namely software, namely three aspects, namely software, operation system, and hardware. Software they are programmed to give introduction to computer to perform tasks. Operation system software that manage computer resource and provided interface. And hardware, the physical component the computer such the CPU, memory, input or output device that interact the software. Understanding software, type and function. First, application software. Program the specific tasks like processing media player and word program. I will explain 3Ds. Three Ds. First is word processing. Word processing programs are software used to create, edit, and format the base text document. Example program for Microsoft Word, Google, and Docs. Usually equipment the features such the text typing, eligible, page formatting, numbering, and the ability to insert image. The second one is media players. Media players are applications used to play various type and media files, such as audio and video, allow user to access and enjoy convert from various process. Popular example of media player are Windows Media Player, FLC Media Player, iTunes, and Winman. Three is web browser. A web browser is a program that allows user to browse the access for this web the internet, namely the access online the content ranging from website to website application. Two of the most popular web browser are Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Microsoft Edge, Safari, and Opera. Two system software manage hardware and provided programming tools including operation system. The meaning is that hardware includes managing these computer physical components such as CPU, RAM, and hard drive and SSD, while providing programming tools including software or what I call software such as library programming language, Visual Studio Code. The operating system manages resource and provide an interface between hardware and software such as files in the computer. Three, antivirus software optimize system performance and provide the security like antivirus and backup tools. It means optimizing system performance include increasing computer efficiency and responsive, while providing security including protection from threats such virus and malware using antivirus as well backup tools to protect them. The role of operation system. Resource management allow hardware, memory, and processing power of application. Allocated hardware. The operation system ensures the application can access hardware such as the CPU, hard disk, and printer by using hardware delivery to communicate with each other. To memory, the meaning of the operation system managing memory. Use the each application has enough space to run, including allocation, deallocation, and accessing the memory. Processing power to application. The operation system determines the execution order of for your application computing or for CPU, time the using algorithm to improve overall system and performance. Three, hardware component and chart function. One is processor CPU, execute introduction and perform calculation. I will explain about processor. Processor in the brain the computer. The main task the CPU is to carry out introduction given to by computer program to perform necessary calculation. The processor work in the two main state, fetch and execute. Okay, this is I will explain fetch and execute. Fetch. Fetch introduction by execution from memory. This is introduction or store memory, which can be RAM or random access memory or cache, depending the system design. Execute. Processor have special units the execute perform tapes or the introduction such algorithm operation, logic operation, data transfer between register or between memory, and counter introduction that regulate program flow. Memory or RAM, temporarily stored data and program for quality access. I will explain about RAM. RAM is the typical memory or computer. The main function of RAM temporarily store data and program that are being used to processor for fast access. Following are the some important points about RAM memory. Access RAM on the computer. First, fast access. RAM provided fast access to processor to do for cross location. 2. Speed. RAM speed measured in clock frequency and latency. 3. Last capacity. RAM capacity varies and affect computer ability to run many programs and handle a lot of data. Okay, storage or XDD as SSD, permanently store file, program, and operating system. This storage refer hardware device such hard disk drive, XDD, and solid state device or SSD that are the user stored permanently on the computer. I will explain XDD and SSD. Briefly, hard disk drive. First, hard disk drive or XDD. Hard disk drive have large storage capacity, relatively lower price the gigabyte than SSD. XDD data transfer speeds are usually slower than SSD due to the medical limited on relative pattern. SSD. First, SSD have faster data transfer speed and lower access time than XDD because they are non-moving medical component. Even though SSD have better performance, their price per gigabyte are usually higher than XDD. Input or output device allow interaction with the computer like keyboard, mouse, and display. Input or output device are device enable interaction between a user and a computer. This include input device such keyboard, mouse, display, which the provide interaction or input the computer, as well output device such display monitor, which display information or output from the computer. By using this device, user the communication with computer with commands and see result and option performed by system. The introduction between software and hardware. First, software request. Applications request hardware resource perform text. Mean is like application software request mean commercial program requires hardware resource to perform specific text. It's important part the integration between software and hardware. Is the computer system example. Repose application software request the IM6 hardware resource to perform certain function decided by the user or the program itself. And communication. Communication between application, software, and hardware involves the use hardware the drivers. 2. Hardware responsive. Hardware responsive component fulfill the software request. Hardware responsive in the hardware component meet the request by the application software. The outputs the software request access or user hardware resources. And hardware component respond according request. For example, a printer for printer document are hardware responses when the printer start printing the component of document after receiving the command from application. 4. Trends and advancement in the software and hardware. First, including computing, access resources, and data over the internet. The trends use the latest advances in the software and hardware related to including in computing and trust security, scalability, and efficiency. To artificial intelligence or AI software that can learn and make the intelligent decision. Artificial intelligence software is becoming an integral part of various aspects for human life, helping in solving complex problems, increasing vacancy, and providing informed solution in the various fields. Example, virtual assistant. A virtual assistant such as Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa to understanding user question and comment and provide relevant and useful responsive. 3. Internet of Things. Connection everyday device to connect internet. You must be familiar with the name internet. It is mandatory in this era to access information out there with the internet. I will give the example like smart apps. For the smart apps have been developed to ability control and manage device remotely, enabling use of the anonymous daily tasks and improve energy efficiency. For quantum computing, harness quantum mechanical for expansion processing power. Possession computer processing computer use the query unit the plans information which can access the state quantum superposition and intelligence. This allow this branch computer to perform parallel processing the utilize the pressing the processor of parking messages to exploitation for possibility information processing. 5. Constellation the takeaway. Constellation and takeaway. First, fundamental component, software, operating system, and hardware, the core building of the computing. Number two, symbiotic relationship. Software and hardware must work together seamlessly for the optional performance. Number three, continuous evolution. Advance in both software and hardware define innovation and progress. Thank you very much.